I'm 100% aware that the house is on fire, and I'm not trying to be like kumbaya. It's also fucking great because it's mortifying what's happening out there. I'm just looking at the big picture. Someone who wasn't born into the story, but the story is a foundational part of mine, which is why I feel like I'm in a position to talk about this in the way that I do. My story almost ended in 2006, like for real. I won't get into that now, but it gave me a whole new trajectory, a whole new thing, and I had to find my path. What is my path? The path ended up bringing me back to the hometown that I grew up in, which had obviously completely changed in the 2.5 decades. So I've been just watching, seeing what's going on, like witnessing what's happening. When Corona pressed the stop button on life as we knew it, it was kind of like my accident in 2006. And then what came to the surface, I was like, what is happening here? So I've spent the last 6 years really getting down with the get down, learning about civics, learning about politics, which I did not want to know about, learning about history, talking to people, watching what's happening, watching what's all unfold, and now we are here. I kind of thought that in 2024, with all the momentum and all the energy, that there was going to be a different outcome. I am raising my green card holding children here, and I want it to be a positive place. Obviously, I do. But now we're in this situation, which is we knew was coming, the Project 2025. What we didn't know was the great big beautiful 350 billion or $1 million palace that's on top of the bunker. That wasn't in Project 2025. It is really a dangerous and scary place right now for so many people. The people that it's not as scary for, who have enough money, who are white, who are from my generation. People don't know what to do and they're panicking. People are doing what they can do in their community, helping people and doing whatever. Other people are just scared or not paying attention or not political or whatever. I don't know. I am only talking really to the people with the hashtag no kings mindset, because right now I don't think that we are divided by politics anymore. We're divided by kings, kings and a dictatorship, and no kings. Since we happen to be almost 250 years old, it's a nice time to think about what kind of country do we want to live in. And that we do need to understand that the story, as beautiful as it is, the sacred side of the story, there is a core wound that is not going to automatically heal itself. Black community, Hispanic community, all these people, they have communities. And it's really important now to be in community and to maybe think about the story that you were born into. And this is a moment where we can reconnect to our own true nature, because your whiteness, your privilege has no power until you've stepped into your own power. And that's what this is about. And we have white supremacy and racism all over the world. Living in Asia, I met Black American families who were like, the racism here is worse than in America. None of this is good, okay? This is just the way that it is. So we need to accept the way that it is. We need to accept right now that there is a group of people that believe that they are the real Americans, that it was supposed to be white, Christian, all this stuff. They believe that they're out there. And we are the ones who do not believe that. But we still have been brought up in an environment where that was the main thing. Otherwise, all the progress that has been made and that was trying to be made wouldn't have been met with such fierce resistance, because it was not about we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men, women, and children are created equal. It was all white Christian national men who had money. Because this country is so young, we have an opportunity here, a window to infuse the new way with feminine energy. This is about creativity, out of the box thinking, but we need to reclaim our own power and heal, reconnect to our own true nature so that we could use this whiteness or this privilege for power. Because when you're scared and you're freaking out and we're like hoping this will be over and somebody else is going to save us, nobody else on the outside is going to save us. We need to save ourselves. And then it will roll out from there. This is all about energy. Reconnecting to your own wholeness, reconnecting to your own power, reclaiming it, and moving forward, we're going to do this in a safe community where, in general, have the same story. I'm a transformational life coach. I've gone on the journey myself, and I have tailored it to anybody who wants to do it right now just for fun. Let's find some joy. Let's find some community. Let's find an alternative way to go up against this. If we could do this in the meantime, heal the wounds in our own story so that we can collectively heal the wound of her story, the American story, then we're going to hit the ground running in 2028. We will have the right leaders who will do what is good for the American people. We said all these things, we hold these truths, but they never gave us the tools to embrace our superpower, our unique superpower, America's unique superpower in the world. No one else is the melting pot of diversity, which means diversity is our superpower, and we don't know how to embrace it. So this is, if you want to go in a different direction, no, it's not part of the coalition. No, it's not political, but I think it will be very beneficial, and it might be fun.